Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day with Swadhyaya. Over the past week, we have reflected on transmission as a theme, how it is constantly offered, how the heart receives it through receptivity, and how over time it settles within us, reshaping our inner condition in quiet and transformative ways. We observed that transmission works beyond effort, revealing its presence through increased balance, simplicity, and harmony in daily life. And as we conclude these reflections, we now step into the new theme for the week, which is the flute through which the divine sings. This theme invites us to explore the inner condition that allows divine consciousness to express itself through us naturally, without resistance, personal agenda, or inner obstruction. The image of the flute is deeply symbolic in the spiritual journey. A flute does not generate music through effort or intention. It allows music to arise because it is hollow, clean, and free of obstruction. Its usefulness lies not in what it adds, but in what it has allowed to be removed. In the same way, in heartfulness, the heart becomes a channel for the divine. When it gradually freed from heaviness, ego driven noise, and accumulated inner complexity, transmission works silently to refine the inner space, loosening rigid tendencies, dissolving subtle impressions, and restoring natural simplicity. As this refinement continues, a state of inner emptiness begins to emerge. Not emptiness as absence, but emptiness as availability. This is the condition described as shunyata, fullness that arises from inner openness. It is not something we cultivated through self effort or discipline of the personality. Rather, it unfolds organically through regular meditation, cleaning, and our deep, sincere surrender to the beloved Master. Over the time, the heart learns to remain light, receptive, and transparent, allowing the higher consciousness to move through it naturally. For an Abhyasi, becoming the flute is not a concept to be adopted, but a lived state that gradually expresses itself through the Abhyas. It means allowing life to flow through the heart without resistance, meeting situations as they arise, without excessive judgment, attachment, or inner struggle. As Abhyas deepens, the preferences they become to soften and reactions lose their grip. Actions arise more spontaneously from a centered inner space rather than from impulse or conditioning. In such moments, choices feel less forced, responses carry harmony, and effort gives way to alignment. What moves through us feels less personal and more universal. The state is subtle and often unnoticed. It is not marked by dramatic experiences or outward change, but by steadiness, humility, and quiet confidence. The heart remains grounded, attentive, and attuned, like a well tuned instrument, responsive to the divine flow that seeks expression through simplicity and balance. Dear sisters and brothers, with this theme, we move forward and we gently request you to extend the invitation of the BHED sessions and the Heartfulness Master classes with your family and with your friends. We will do our reading, which is from the Whisper. I hope everyone is able to see the screen. So let us read the Whisper together. Whisper from the Brighter World. Beloved Master, Revered Babuji Maharaj, Wednesday, December 28th, 2016, 10 a.m. See only the good, the beautiful, that which enchants the soul beyond all else. This space where the divine manifests itself is a true blessing for your heart and the hearts of so many Abhyasis around the world who follow us faithfully. They are particularly blessed. This space of transmission is unique. Beyond words is our action, and it is active. You can be sure. Words are repeated. This is necessary. Everything in life is eternally beginning anew. To go beyond matter, to call within oneself the manifestation of the Spirit, the Master's transmission is the wisest thing of all. It sometimes takes time to recognize this necessity, the imperative need to unite with the divine. Many aspects are to be considered here. Finding one's way, one's master, makes it possible to take a big step. To follow a spiritual path under the guidance of an incarnate master, benefiting from our concerted action that is active in more ways than one, is rare. This should be emphasized. Sahaj Marg is growing in strength. Time strengthens it in many ways. This is very positive, and it encourages us to proceed ever stronger for the general welfare. Nothing here as elsewhere is obtained without pain, without perseverance. Blessed is an ardent and surrendered heart. We wish the best to all. In light of the coming new year, may all benefit from the best there is and focus on the essential, supported in this by our special blessings. Babuji Maharaj. Dear sisters and brothers, let us take a few moments to absorb the message, the wisdom of this message. Let the words settle into our hearts. Let us now together turn our attention inward and with lot of love in our heart offer the universal prayer. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है. May this universal prayer invokes the feeling of unity, peace, and love in the hearts of all. Dear sisters and brothers, as you prepare for the rest tonight, take a few moments to offer the bedtime prayer and the reflections of the day. Offer the heart in quiet surrender. Allow the bedtime prayer to further refine inner simplicity so that the receptivity may deepen and our remembrance of Master becomes more stronger. Dear sisters and brothers, thank you for joining this evening session today. And as we begin this new theme, may our hearts become increasingly light, clear, and available so that the divine may find in us a willing and unobstructed instrument. We are not going to do the BHED sessions tomorrow and the day after, which is 2nd and 3rd February, due to the ongoing Basant Bandara, the batch 2. Therefore, we will see you all tomorrow on the 4th of February for the morning session at 6 a.m. Until then, wishing you all a very good night and a happy Basant Bandara. Thank you.